They don't understand that Revelation isn't totally in chronological order. They don't understand. They have no concept of that for whatever damn reason. Really, because they learned it from the damn devil, the so-called white man, how to read the Bible. You can't learn from the devil how to read your book. That's the problem. That's why when us and like the elders say we are the foremost authority on the Bible, we are the foremost authority on linguistics, we're the foremost authority on everything. Why? Because especially when it deals with anything pertaining to the Bible, any history surrounding the Bible, when it pertains to the Hebrew language, we are the foremost authority on the planet Earth. Because unlike you, the Cracker didn't have to teach us. That's ours. The Spirit reminded us of our times past, and that's why we possess this doctrine. Because the Spirit has educated us, meaning brought it out from within us, and showed us these things. That's why we have the understandings that y'all got. Y'all have that carnal understanding that the devil gave you, because all you did was go and read that Cracker's commentary.
That's right.
That's it. That's where you get your understanding from. You don't get your understanding from the Spirit. So the fact that we get our understanding from the Spirit and we're calling to mind the things past, and that's why we're the foremost authority. Like Josh, when I'm doing it, when I'm doing it, is Esau the white man? He want to go and reach me all these Crackers dictionaries. Dude, I am an expert in the Hebrew language. I just broke down to you in the Hebrew language. You can't tell a nigga that speak Hebrew anything about the language. I speak the shit in this paleo format, right? That's why we the real scum, the brothers that you see that look crazy and is radical on the street corners are the true scholars. Because we really get into this, and unlike y'all, we don't get into it from the Eurocentric perspective. We get into it from the perspective that it's ours, it belongs to us. So we have that much more incentive to really get into it.
From the pro perspective.
Yeah, from the
perspective that's
pro us.
Given to the pros.
From the perspective that's pro us.
That's right.
Y'all are getting into it from the perspective that everything is just equal and everybody is should just be on a level playing field, and that's just not the case.
And just like Sha'ala, man, you realize how bad he set himself up in the show. He only believes in Eurocentric scholarship when he said, well, Japhet means beautiful, also white. Wait a minute, who told you that? Who told you white was synonymous with beauty? Don't you see the play on words that the devil just gave you right there? The devil gave you a play on words, and that's why he's trying to assume the identity of the Japhet. Okay? Because the word Japhet or Yapah means beautiful in the Hebrew. So he's trying to give you the illusion that everything about him is beautiful, and your dumb ass fell for it, showing that the Cracker has indoctrinated.
I thought Japhet meant great.
Yeah, well, they're trying to enlarge it.
Yeah,
but really, they put that in because look, this is what ignorant scholars who don't know the language do. Just like with Esau, it means hairy. It said like under hairy, so it must mean Esau gotta mean hairy. They think because somebody gives you or they say like a blessing is gonna come unto you, or a metaphor happened, or Jacob means heel holder. Okay, he held the heel, but Jacob means a usurper. Now, to usurp somebody, you might grab on the heel and pull their ass down, yeah. But it don't mean a heel holder. It means to usurp. He died, he quab to usurp, right? He is a usurper. He is a supplanter, right? So that's what. But when they reading it, they'll add they'll add those meanings in, like Japhet means to enlarge it because it says Japhet will be enlarged. No. Japhet really is Yapah, it's beautiful. You see what I'm saying? And again, you got one group of crackers that say they Israelites, and you got one group of crackers that say they Japhites. Either way, they're lying, and either way, they're trying to indoctrinate you with superiority on one form or another. That's all it is. That's what the cracker devil is trying to do. You understand what I'm saying? But yeah. By lying about who they are, by trying to take the identity of people that are greater than them and people whose name and identity is synonymous with something positive like beauty or like being chosen. Right. You see what I'm saying?
They want to get away from being wasted away.
Yeah, they want to get away from being wasted away. Because like when you deal with that word Esau, like we was breaking down on the debate, when you go into the root word of it, which is sha'ah, it means to be ruined, to be desolate, to be wasted. So not only is it in reference to his skin pigmentation, it's in reference to his race's ultimate destiny, which is waste, desolation, destruction, and extermination. But you niggas are so stupid, and if the cracker don't put it in the book, you don't believe it. You won't believe your own brother that is an expert in the language when it comes to the language. You're going to believe a cracker who's not an expert in the language like Beret, who believes the best way to understand the Hebraic language is to understand German and French scholarship. Hebrew is not a German or a French language. You have Germans who are Yiddish, who created a dialect of Hebrew, but to understand the true Paleo-Hebrew, it is in no way related to any Germanic language, any Romance language, or any of the sort. You see what I'm saying? So, you niggas are dumb. That's what it real boils down to. You got niggas who are into the Bible, but they're retarded and they don't know the Bible. And you got niggas who say, fuck the Bible, and they're into all this other shit. All of them are retarded, and all of them are charter member 2/3 club, and all of them are going to get hit with thermonuclear destruction.
That's right.
It's going to be beautiful, and we're going to rejoice and praise Yahweh Shem Yahushai when it happens.
That's right.
And we praise Yahweh Shem Yahushai until it happens too. But go ahead.
This is Micah 4, verse 11. Now also many nations are gathered against thee, that say, let her be defiled, and let her eye look upon Zion, and let our eye look upon Zion.
Exactly. So all the nations hold that in Psalms 83. When it say that all the nations' eye looked upon Zion, this is what it's talking about. It's talking about a conspiracy, Nate. All these nations got a conspiracy against us, Nate. Every nation on the planet Earth got a conspiracy against the black, Hispanic, and Native American man. Every nation on the planet got a conspiracy against them.
All y'all.
It's hot than a motherfucker. You hot. 83, start at the top.
Psalm chapter 83, verse 1. Keep not thou silence, O Lord, hold not thy peace, and be not still. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head.
They that hate, when it said that their eye looked at Zion, this is what it's talking about. When them that hate thee lifted up the head, when all the nations that are against the black, Hispanic, and Native American man has lifted up their head against us. Right, read.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
They have taken crafty counsel. They have conspired against us. That's what they did. They conspired against us. That's when it said that they all their eyes looked to Zion. Read.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
And they consulted, man. They sat together at the round table and they came up with different plots and different mechanisms, developed them and implemented them on how to destroy the black, Hispanic, and Native American man from the planet Earth. Read.
They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation.
That's right. Their whole goal is to cut us off from existence. Read.
That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
Because we are God's chosen people, they want to get rid of us, right? So they can maybe try to steal our blessing and birthright. Read.
Verse 5. They have consulted together with one consent.
They have consulted with one consent. There is one thing that every heathen nation on the planet Earth can agree on, and that's getting rid of us. That's the one thing. If they can't agree on one thing, they can agree on that. If they can't agree on communism, socialism, capitalism, democracy, whatever, they could agree that these niggas and these spicks gotta go. That's the one thing they could agree on. Read.
They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom.
The cracker. Read.
And the Israelites.
The goddamn Arab. Read.
Of Moab.
Of Moab, that chink. Read.
And the Hagarenes.
All right, go ahead.
Gebel and Ammon. And Amalek.
It's naming the other groups. Amalek, the fucking rats. Okay, read.
The Philistines.
Which is the Hamitic people, African Kemetic people. Read.
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
Other Kemetic African people. They're not your brother. They want to kill you too, nigga. Read.
Ashur also is joined with them.
That's some Syrians. Read.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot, which are the goddamn goofs. Read.
Do unto them as unto the Midianites.
Do unto them as unto them. So David, who the psalmist? David the psalmist right here? Okay, now David, Asaph is asking the Most High. He said, do unto these people as you did to the Midianites. Get Numbers 31. Let's see what happened to the Midianites.
Damn, you was on your Jason Derulo today?
You so-called black women. You walking down the street, you got black women walking down the street with the nerdiest cracker in the world. And then you got black men doing the same thing.
What the most crackheaded looking this bitch in the world?
You Jake, that cockeyed bitch last week was right.
Hey, you niggas ass shit, man.
She said,
She said, only you do it.
he said, got the goofiest looking wife and she ain't gonna give me a chance. Alright? What kind of shit is this? Chris Rock said it though.
She's rightfully mad. But I mean, goddamn, bitch, you just got that time.
Nigga, the motherfucking cock eye, your bald ass head. I can't deal. I get with a goofy, nerdy ass white bitch too.
Yeah, I couldn't.
Over your
I can't fuck with
motherfucking
you
ass.
looking like Wanda Sykes, little retarded sister. How she looked at night.
That's exactly how she was. Retarded ass Wanda Sykes.
Wanda Dice.
She kind of sounded like her too.
Yeah.
Which is Numbers chapter 31, verse 2. Avenge the children of Israel of the Midianites.
Hold on. Let's go to the point where it actually occurred. Verse 7. Go to verse 7.
Verse 7. And they warred against the Midianites
So we warred against the Midianites, right, Reed?
as the Lord commanded. As the Lord commanded Moses, and they slew all the males.
That's right, slew all the males of Midian. So what Asaph is asking the Lord to do, he said, look, what these crackers did to us, what these Arabs did to us, what these Africans, what these groups, what all these motherfuckers did to us, what we need to do is, you need to allow us to do what we did to Midian to these motherfuckers. Right. Slew all the males. So that's what's getting ready to happen. Because what's getting ready to happen is all motherfuckers that's over here in America are going to get wiped out. Then you will have armies that's going to gather in the valley of Jehoshaphat. They're going to be men. And we're going to kill their ass. There's going to be a lot of women that's left. Okay? There's still going to be men too, because you're going to have to deal with children and things like that. It's going to go up and be adult crackers and make more Edomites and more Moabites. But yeah, it's all for slavery. It's all so we can put them in slavery. Okay? Read.
And they slew the kings of Midian, beside the rest of them that were slain, namely Evi, or Enai, and Rakim, and Zur, and and Rebekah, 5 kings of Midian, Balaam also the son of Beor.
That was Rakim.
They slew with the sword. Exactly. That's Rakim, man. All right. See, that's a
Follow the
Midian.
leader.
That's a Midianite. Man, he's trying to be a Midianite, man.
Yeah, he is trying to be a Midianite, actually. That's why he's so. And then look, this nigga Raheem, right? He called in on that Job as an Edomite, right?
Hey, bro, his name is Raheem.
Yeah,
bro.
Raheem.
He just
Yeah,
said
not
Rakim. I'm
Rakim.
like, Rakim, man. His name's Raheem. That's right.
That's the soft name, but he called in talking about Job as an Edomite. When I'm in the Quran, it say in the Quran that Job is an Israelite. It say that Job is of the descendants of Jacob, of the progeny of Jacob. So if you are a Muslim, you believe in the Quran, how can you possibly say that Job is anything except an Israelite? Because that's what your book says.
I want to see that. I want to see that you call in again.
So, that's the devil. You know the jigs, but the skull is the Punisher skull.
Nah, what I'm saying is, what is this? What do they got, Jacob? That's the adopted kid.
Oh, I don't even know. Look, I was looking at the cracker. I'm not even.
Honestly, bro, I thought he was a Hamite.
Nah, that's a Jacob. They done adopted a Jacob.
He's like a little.
Nah, he could be.
I'm trying to tell you, I was in the room with hella Hamites the other night, bro.
You know what you
Hey.
Brother looks like a.
Let me tell you the coonery of my day
He's like
yesterday.
a chiller.
Go to TGI Fridays, right? I ain't never been there before, so I'm sitting there eating my food. I look to the right of me, this black ass dude, man, blacker than black. Table full of crackers. You know it's normal.
Sticking out like a goddamn elephant.
Look, you know you don't give a fuck normally, but then I start paying attention. I'm like, ain't no little nigga kids over there. So then I'm like, what the fuck? So then he ends up paying $235 for this whole TGI Friday meal for this whole cracker family. I'm talking about 2 old ass ladies, 4 ass little kids.
he with a family?
He with a whole family of. I got a picture of him. I took pictures of my buffoonery yesterday.
I had to document
He was
this
like the
nigga,
He
man.
was like the man at the table.
Hey, I'm telling you, the man at the table. So then I go to Chipotle. Fucking coonery at Chipotle. Sitting there, I'm eating my fucking food. Sure enough, tall ass Waka Flocka motherfucker walk in. Some black shirt foams. Got on some girl ass fluorescent pink, just beige flower girl pants on. I'm with my girl. She's like, babe, big ass Waka Flocka. I got a picture of his ass too. My woman's like, babe, those are girl pants. I have those pants. I said, what? She said, yeah, look, there's only one pocket on the side. It's like just a little flap. She described every pant. So when he walked past me, I looked at everything. I said, you're a fag. Got a picture of his ass too.
You like that tall ass thing that was, what is it, a week or two ago?
Yeah.
6'6" motherfucker, taller than you.
Skinny ass
Hey, man, that's
flower jeans on.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Big tall ass 6'6" faggot.
That's crazy. That is insane. That's why 2/3 of our people got to die. Like we said, it's a laundry list of reasons. The infagony and androgyny is one of them.
My girl said those are because he came with a bitch. She said those are her pants. I know those are her pants.
Funny thing is, man, that's how you know that this shit is a demon, alright? Because when you get on a conversation with faggots, man, you always have faggots and hoes, right? A faggot always, a lot of faggots are always talking about, well, you know, I got raped, or, you know, you hear a story about a faggot getting raped, and that's why he's like that.
Yeah, and the whole thing.
You see what I'm saying? And hoes feel like they got raped, and that's why they're like that.
It puts a demon, a demonic vibration.
But see, that's the thing. I sat there, I said, look, man, me, I can't swim. All right? Why can't I swim? I don't like water. Why don't I like water? I had a real bad experience when I was a kid. All right, 2 years old, I tried to jump in the deep end. All right, I got a little full of myself. I tried to exalt myself, and the Lord humbled me. Okay, the Lord abased me. Okay, I have a real bad experience with water when I was a kid. Therefore,
so I don't get in the pool.
I don't like water. So if something happened to me like that, why do I then take pleasure in doing it?
Going into the water.
That's what I'm saying. Why would I then take pleasure in doing it? That's how you know it is a demon that then hops on you. All right?
Yeah, because you can never.
It gives you pleasure in doing shit like that. That is sick.
You could never sit here and tell nobody that.
If somebody raped me when I was a kid, I'd have a fear of men.
Yeah.
I'd have a fear.
That's right.
A complex, a phobia. I have aquaphobia now, okay? I'm afraid of water.
Like you think if someone's hurting you,
find them attractive. The fuck?
you think if someone's doing something to harm you, you're gonna attack back and fight back. You motherfuckers get raped and go with it.
And go with it.
And go with it.
That's that demon that's hopping on you, man. That's a sick mind. That's a sick mind game that's been played, and that demon has seduced you.
Horrible.
They're terrorists, of course. Bro, it's a terror bitch on motherfucking Facebook right now, man, on some real sick shit. I thought she was deranged. And he is a Hamite.
I think they have.
Yeah, they are.
Ham. Look him up. Bro, I've been around him a lot lately.
It's that head.
That's a goddamn
It's right. It's right here.
That's why them damn them Egyptian skulls and shit is just hella. We don't know why their heads are so big, man. They just like this.
They just like this. How the Lord made them, man. We know this is them because their skulls match up now.
She's a Hamite. You know she's a Hamite by her outfit.
Yeah, weird shit like that. Go ahead. Say what you saying.
But yeah, that's basically, you know, the whole issue. That's how you know it's a demon, man. That demon that's came in and just
You was talking about the terrorists.
Seduced you. Oh, but the terrorist, man, like you sit there and you see the type of shit she's doing online. You're like, hold up, she's bad, you know, she's real cute. But then you like, this bitch is pretty nasty. Now you know, nigga pussy is nasty, right?
Yeah, of course.
Then the bitch, you see the scars all on the bitch's arm and shit.
Done this over to that.
She's like, I'm into self-harm and all of this shit. I'm like, bitch, you too bad to be so shit like this, right? Like, nigga women ain't really into this.
Yeah, that's like the nigga women ain't into shit like
Bitch
that.
got 3 fucking tongue rings. She said she did them all herself. You know, she just posting this shit all day. So it's like, then I go through her pictures. She's sitting there next to this big fat white cracker talking about me and my dad. I'm like, oh, of course.
No wonder.
It's all through the spirit, man. Things is all spiritual because you would think that she's just a biracial black woman.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Bad. But the bitch is a tear. You feel me? A straight fucking tear.
Hey, look, and then the cool thing about tears be, right? I remember I talked to this one tear in the club, and she's like, yeah, I think it's weird that my mom got me like that. Like, it's weird. I would never do that. But bitch, little do you know, you're a white woman. Yeah. You just thick as fuck, and you look like a black woman, and you got a weave in your hair and shit.
See, dog through the spirit, man.
But you're a white woman.
That cracker, man, that might go back somewhere, man. She
Nah,
could be Irish.
maybe she's a chick, but her spirit, look, she had all the makings of a fine ass nigga woman, bro, but she was just a weirdo kind of thing.
And that's how this bitch, I'm telling you, it look straight like listen, nigga. It's a fucking tear.
Like a tear I used to, when I was younger, I used to work with this little tear bitch. Like a little bit before and then a little bit after I came into the truth, and I was cursing her ass out one day, and I was doing a Malachi 1, but this before I knew she was a tear. And she was always a weirdo. This bitch tried to kill herself with Pepto-Bismol children, right? Yeah, right? And then she tells me her dad is white. All makes sense.
I should have fucking knew.
You're a weirdo. Yeah, you look like a black woman. You gotta wear a weave like a black woman. But you're a weirdo.
Pepto-Bismol chewable.
When she told me, she's like, I took these pills. I said, what kind of pills? She told me Pepto-Bismol. I was like, the chewables? You're not gonna die.
Bitch, I punch your ass to this guy. Look, bitch, look.
Calling me like
look,
you just
bitch.
attempted suicide.
Bitch, just knock your head against the goddamn phone right now. All right.
On my behalf.
I bury that tough in the next couple seconds, bitch.
But she was a little whore. But like you said, the nigga woman there, but the white woman is a whore like a different
Kind of
way,
whore.
you know, like a different kind of. And she was a whore.
It's like a whore from the monster.
Yeah, like the fucking white woman.
Yeah.
So it all just made sense. But she the same thing. She only want to fuck with a Jake, just like a lot of white women only want to fuck with Jakes. You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah, that's really how it goes. And I said that just to basically say, man, a lot of things is really evil spirit, man. You got the righteous spirits on the left hand, you know, the right hand spirits, and then you got, you know, the left hand spirits.
that's
man.
right.
When they get on you, you know, they take over, man. All right, it gives a lot of explanation. They get explanation for a lot of things. All right, that really makes no sense, man. If I had an issue when I was in King of Water, that issue has stuck with me. I haven't gotten over that issue. You see what I'm saying? Some people can get over the issue, but I haven't. Okay?
I don't blame you.
I got over mines.
Man, I haven't.
Jamaican.
Yeah, that's right. You probably have to swim sometime in your past life, brother. So you keeping your life, brother, you know what I'm saying? You have to, you know, figure out how to love water, brother.
I just went in there and jumped in that water like I ain't gonna be scared no more.
See, I ain't got
Said, I'm not playing with the water, man.
I'm not playing around with it. But
I
the
get
thing
in the
about
shower.
it is, the thing about it is, if I ever got raped by some fucking man, what getting over that is that it's like swimming is kind of like a recreational thing. That's cool.
Yeah, it's
If
alright.
I was to get over that, it would be okay. Like, why do I want to get over this fear that I would have for some man to then try to enjoy this man? That is sick.
That is
Pure
sick.
demonic.
It's sick, it's evil, and it's disgusting.
It's
Right?
pure demonic.
But that goes to show that that's the society and the world that we live in. A sick, evil, and demonic world and society.
Turning the things upside down. That's some ass backwards ass shit.
And that's why this place gotta go. That's why the Lord is gonna smite the world. Okay?
Funny thing is, a faggot will probably have both of those stories. I got raped and I fell into the pool, but I don't like to swim. But I'm a faggot.
That shit is fucking crazy, man. That shit is fucking insane.
But I'm a faggot.
That's why all you faggots are going. But see, the Most High gave you up to that room. Get Romans 1. Because the Most High gave you up to that room. So you could die.
That's right.
You're a faggot, God hates you. He set you up to die. Why would he set you up for failure like that? Because he don't like your ass.
Or like everybody's sort of think God just made me like this.
No, yeah, because he doesn't like
He doesn't like
That's
people.
why.
Clearly, he doesn't give any fucks about fags over here. So what do you think he feels about you?
See, but these people, they're not ready to admit that God don't like that. They don't like that.
But nah, man, God still loves me though.
No.
But he's love.
That's what would happen if God was a woman.
That's blasphemy.
Men would think like women and have a world of feminine ass spirit, and you'd have a whole bunch of fucking faggots going around. That's what the whole concept with this whole woman is God thing. You get faggot ass faggots.
Your definition of love that you have that you try to put on the Lord is blasphemy.
Yeah, no, that's right. That's right.
You basically say that the Lord, but the Lord's a bitch. He couldn't kill me. He
Yeah,
couldn't
basically.
just kill me.
Basically.
What?
You calling the Lord a bitch.
Called him a bitch. This is Romans chapter 1 verse 24. Wherefore the Most High also gave them up to uncleanness.
That's right. The Lord gave you up to that uncleanness. So when you born a faggot, I was born this way Tuesday.
Honestly, I can agree.
Fine, fuck it. You were born that way.
Fuck it.
Fine, fuck it.
You pay your own death.
That's
okay?
right.
Go ahead.
Hey, I would agree. All right, you were definitely born that way. All right, that doesn't give you an excuse.
Hey, what did DMX say, man? You born to die. Fuck it, man.
Right. Hey, I'm gonna start going into that. So you feel like God's gonna pardon you because He made you born this? But what type of fairness is that to me?
Huh?
I said, man, before the children were born, okay, neither having done any good or evil.
That's right. It's not about fairness. This is about the Lord. Do what the fuck you want to do. And you just gonna have to live with it, man. The Lord have mercy who he have mercy. If he made you a faggot, he's not getting ready to have mercy. See, that's what people think. Like, people think when they read that scripture about the Lord having mercy on who he will, they think like that changes the parameters that the Most High works in. If the Lord told you he ain't gonna have mercy on somebody who does this, this, or that, he's just not gonna have mercy on them. That's just it. He already created parameters. You know, like niggas, the thing, like the Most High doesn't create parameters so he can constantly defy them. You see what I'm saying? Even he can do whatever the hell he wants, but he didn't make these rules up so he could just negate the rules. He made these rules up to let your ass know something, what not to do. And if you don't do it, you'll be punished. Okay? I mean, if you do it, you'll be punished. As simple as that. But go ahead.
It's created a perfect flow, man.
Yeah.
Right? Everything complements everything. All right? I'm not gonna create something that's gonna conflict. You know what I mean? With my flow.
With the flow of shit.
It's like that good and that evil is perfectly intertwined, all right? And that's why the Lord's judgment is likened unto a ring, man.
That's right.
All right? You got that evil happening, and you got that judgment happening, all right?
That's why they created that yin yang concept.
That's right. You can understand that in life alone. Wherefore the Most High also gave them up to uncleanness through the lust of their own hearts, to dishonor their own bodies between themselves.
So when you're a faggot or a dyke, or you into zoophilia, or you're into pedophilia, the Lord hates that, man. The Lord hates the hell out of all that immorality. Go ahead.
Verse 26. For this cause, the Most High gave them up unto vile affection.
Vile affection. So if you are a man and you like another man, that's vile. If you're a woman and you like another woman, that's vile. If you're a grown-ass person and you like a child, that's vile. If you're a human being and you like animals, that's vile. Go ahead.
For even their women did change the natural use into that which is against nature.
So it is against nature for two women, as one of my niggas from the world used to say, going clam to clam. That's against nature.
Over here claim jumping.
All
right?
You know?
I heard carpet munching. That was the one that stuck with me. Carpet
Muff
munching.
diving. Yeah.
Muff diving.
It's all kind of shit. But then think about it, you say, well, I was born as well. You bitch, you were born against nigga, you was born against nature.
That's right.
You are unnatural.
And God is gonna kill you for it. I hope you. That's why these guys, ISUPK or IUIC, talking about they'll receive a reformed faggot. No, we're not receiving reformed faggots because you're not really. If the Most High caused you to, if the Most High gave you up to that vile affection, it was for your own ruin. And it's clear right here in Romans 1 that's true. The scripture says it's sin unto death. I say not to pray for it. Say.
How do you even have a reformed faggot like just in your camp, like without calling him a fag at one point in time? Like I think the spirits would contend, don't you think? Like
Of course.
if we had a faggot come up here and he was in the camp, and then we found out he did some gay shit, or you're a faggot, like we're gonna.
Yeah, I'm kicking you up.
Immediately, immediately you have then became the faggot.
You are a faggot.
You are the faggot. See what I'm saying? But the way that it is, that's how. It's like, could a faggot truly be reformed, man?
Pedophile as opposed to messing with boys, that's pedophile. But when a grown man gets with a young woman,
Yeah, now they're calling it pedophilia.
Yeah.
But it's not.
No, we're talking about when we say
No,
child, we're talking about a woman.
But look,
that
but
has
but these other groups will even say that
they'll
same
say
thing.
that.
They'll call you a pedophile for getting with a young woman, a younger woman. That's a little under 18.
which is with nature, man.
It's natural.
Right. See, that's the thing, man. The Lord has given this woman the ability to bear children. So what do you want to do? To fucking child porn shit and make this fucking 9-year-old sleep with this fucking not 9-year-old. This fucking 12 or 13-year-old sleep with this 12 or 13-year-old? Come on, man.
Number one, this shit having
That
natural.
13-year-old can't even take care of
I'm gonna tell you like
They
this.
sell.
It's about nature. Number one, a little 8-year-old, 9-year-old, 6-year-old girl is not. Well, not even. What I'm talking about is nature. They are not naturally trying to have sex with anybody.
They're just kids having
They're
fun.
kids. The only time you will have a 9 or 8-year-old trying to have sex is if an older person came and introduced that concept to them, which is wrong. But once the hormones and puberty kicks in and they're done with that, now you have a sexual attraction level to where you will naturally have sex with somebody. And that's what it did. That's nature. That's how really you define it. After somebody has gone through the stages of puberty, they now have a libido or what have you, so now they're prone to having sex. Before that, they're not. That's what makes the differentiation. Nature teaches you that when a woman or a man has reached a stage of puberty, he is now ready to produce kids, she is now ready to produce kids, she is now ready to have sex. So now there's no parameters on the age of who they can get with, because naturally now, two people who are sexually active, will be attracted to each other. You see what I'm saying? But when somebody's below that, before them stages, that's not natural. They don't have that drive and that desire, unless of course their mind has been corrupted and that concept has been introduced to them by somebody older. You see what I'm saying? So that's what it's all about. And that's what proves it. Nature proves it, right? The scriptures are nature. The scriptures deal with nature. Like Ali Muhammad said, you got to get rid of that book and I'll teach you with nature. The scriptures teach you about nature, but nature doesn't teach you everything you need to know, okay? Everything you don't need to know doesn't come from nature, but a lot of things that you need to know come with nature. That's why the Bible encourages you to be an observation of science. When you observe the world around you, you can conduct experiments by mere observation, and you can come to conclusions and figure out things. Something that you can figure out what observant nature is, the fact that before a person has puberty, they don't have a sexual drive like that. Okay? After the person has puberty, they're then ready to have sex and make babies, so there's no parameters on the age of person that they get with. Okay? It's simple as that.
Hormones are raging.
Hormones are raging. They're ready to get live, man, and get active. Okay?
Let's see, if you're taking two little 9-year-old, 8-year-old little kids and just got them in there touching on each other and feeling, they're not even gonna feel like that's natural.
They don't even know what they're doing. They're just doing what they're told, because as a child, you're naturally subservient. You're naturally gonna do what you're told because you're a kid. That's what you gotta do. See, that's nature, right? And nature also will teach you that a man is to have more than one woman, because there are far more women than men. For a woman to be with another woman is against nature. A woman naturally should have to reproduce to keep the world flowing. So if there's more women than men, then that teaches you that a man should have more than one woman. Okay, that's one thing it teaches you. Another thing is that what am I thinking about? Another thing it teaches you is that a woman should only be with one man, because when multiple men insert a woman's vagina gets tore out of place, it starts smelling all type of ways. That is unnatural. See, nature teaches you the things that the Bible teaches you, but you niggas is not observant enough, or y'all don't even know enough about the Bible to understand that. Okay. So that's really that's why you need the scriptures, because then you read it in the scriptures and then you start to observe it in nature, and then your understanding comes full circle.
I got a little relative. She only like 2 or 3, actually little cousin, and they said in her little daycare thing, she's like, "Oh, Matthew's my babe." I can't get mad.
Where did she get? But where did she get?
But where did she get that from? And then on top of that, I still can't get mad, because you know what? As a little girl, I want you to think that.
Yeah, you should.
You should like little boys.
But now look, she doesn't have a sexual attraction to a little boy, because she has no concept of that. But she likes him because naturally men and women go together.
Naturally.
So that's nature. We're seeing nature take place.
She's not gonna sit there and just try to like touch on this little boy or do nothing to that little boy. She's gonna sit there, they're gonna play, they're gonna have daycare, they're gonna do what little kids do. Yeah, until someone, like you said, induces something in their mind that, okay, you gotta take this and put this here. Little kids ain't even giving a fuck about that.
That's right. And what does that? TV does that.
TV does that.
That's how we knew. When I was a little kid, I knew about sex and shit. I was talking like I wanted to fuck girls and stuff like that.
Hello.
But why? Because I watched it on TV and I heard older niggas talking.
I was about to say that, man. Unless you're influenced by older people, where it's made to look, you look cool.
Doing it,
or,
you ain't thinking about it. You just being a kid.
You just doing it to be nasty, man.
Yeah, but that's what happens. Jake grow up too fast now.
I mean, quiet people. I was going around pinching girls' butts,
Yeah,
wanting to
all
squeeze
kinds
them
of
bitches'
shit.
titties and shit. You know, it was just.
But why?
You and your older relatives. and
Because
shit.
they said that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, that makes you cool. You,
Remember,
you cool.
remember watching a little dirty movies. You feel me? You got to put your hand to your eye, but you trying to cup a little peek through like this. Like, yeah, I'm trying to see something going, 'cause you know.
And also, what was I just thinking? What was the hell I was just thinking about? Damn, I forgot what the hell I was thinking about, but yeah, man, nature show you all of these things. Nature teach a black man he ain't supposed to shave. What happens when you shave? Your shit is tore the fuck up, right?
And they don't.
Right? So nature teaches you what the Bible teaches you.
I'd rather have a smooth face than a bumpy face.
They be trying to have like different remedies and shit. So
Yeah, and all of them, they're chemicals though. It's all chemicals.
Even then, they say like you gotta go with the. You know, see, white people they shave against the grain. They can do it. But since ours is curly, you gotta shave with the grain. You know what I mean? And then it won't bump up. Nah.
That shit will still bump up.
Yeah.
My shit used to bump up. Not hella bad, but my shit was still hella bump up though. But I just thought you were supposed to shave it.
I used to get told you shave it up and it's just gonna grow.
Hey, look, my dad keeps telling me that. My shit is hella thick on this side, hella thin. And you cut it off, and it should go back thick. That's a lie.
Man, you know, I'm not gonna testify to this.
No. I'm talking about when I, because like I said before, I even
Yeah, you was already growing your
I was growing my shit. They was cutting it to go back thick. Yeah, for real. All right. Cut my shit. I cut it a couple times.
It's
Still
an
didn't grow.
herb.
Right.
You know how many times I've been in the bathroom with the little trimmers, cut all of this off like 3-4 times?
Because Issachar does that. Issachar, when a baby's first born, they shave the baby head and shit so it'll come back thick.
For real?
Yeah.
It might
Oh.
work, like I said, it might work for certain people. It might work for certain tribes. Issachar might be able to do it. Because Issachar right here, you motherfucker, like, somebody just said, I forget who it was. I forget if it was an elder, somebody I was watching the New York kid, and somebody said, man, the nigga when they got no hair, and the spick woman got too much goddamn hair.
Huh.
It's a two-edged sided curse, man. You know? That Isaiah 3. But go back to, we'll finish that in moments.
Hey, and Mexican bitches be hairy than a motherfucker all on their arms too.
Where you at?
I didn't see some hairy ass Mexican girls.
Go to Mike, go back to Mike.
That's kind of one of the things I check for on the Mexican girl. You can't have them like, I hope you ain't got no hair on your arm. I just have a principle. Yeah, bro. Look, Miss Rose, not Miss Rose, but Mrs. Cordero. Miss Cordero, lift that thing up. No, she have a whole Harry Henderson on her arm. It's fucking gross.
It's Micah 4:11. Now also many nations are gathered against thee that say, let her be defiled, and let our eye look upon Zion.
They want to take us down, right? Read.
But they know not the thoughts of the Lord, neither understand they his counsel.
They have no idea what the Most High God is doing. They have no idea that the Most High God is getting ready to take their ass out and put us back on top in our rightful place. Go ahead.
For he shall gather them as the sheaves into the floor. Arise and thresh, O daughter of Zion.
Arise and thresh. What does that mean? Does anybody know what a threshing floor is? Which is when you thresh something, you pound it into the ground. So the Most High is telling Zion, the Israelites, the Black, Hispanic, and Native American man, to arise and pound our enemies, these other nations, into the ground.
That's right.
People that was named in Psalms, the 83rd chapter, the cracker, the Arab, in Africa, all of them. We're going to pound them into the ground. Read.
For I will make thine horn iron, and I will make thy hooves brass, and thou shalt beat in pieces many nations.
That's right. We're going to beat in pieces many nations. We're going to fuck these people up. Read.
And I will consecrate their gain unto the Lord, and their substance unto the Lord.
So their gain and their substance shall be consecrated unto the Lord. Meaning, hold that. Get what is that? I think it's Revelation 19. Hold on. See this whole chapter run parallel to Revelation.
someone gonna catch a missile in their selfie one day. In that time, they're just gonna, let me take a selfie. Boom, boom, boom. Let me take a selfie with that bomb hitting you right here, right when you had that last little smile. Selfie of your ass burning. What'd you say, Art?
I said he's just a happy wasted away dude. Just happy in their kingdom. They don't even know what's coming to them.
I ain't never just been that happy in that.
You know what I'm saying?
Just that lofty.
Just happy. There's something always fucking going on in my day.
So-called white man is so lofty. He just walks down the street and so. My dad asked me, he's like, you think San Diego's beautiful? I just didn't even answer him. I just kind of just stood there like, oh.
I want to know why everybody thinks it's beautiful. I want to know why people think California is so beautiful.
Oh, it's tough.
Because it only rains sometimes.
Water?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Me and my woman just went out to the water yesterday, and motherfuckers out there fishing. She said, "Are we supposed to eat this kind of fish? This fish is dirty. I mean, this water is dirty as fuck."
Ain't no way I eat that fish. You know
what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
It's poison.
That's how they are, though.
California is not that.
Jacob.
Act like it's the Caribbean and some shit.
It's like they take all the shrimp and crabs and lobster out the fucking water, dump all the oil in the water, and they still just eat it. That shit good to the motherfucker though. You used to love. I bet you before you even got in the truth, you used to love that shit.
What?
You know, like just shrimp and shit like that. You know, people are just fucking. That's how they are. 2/3.
Oh, you said before you came into the truth, you used to love it?
Yeah.
Oh, this shit was good. Fuck.
Like yesterday, like, I'm telling you.
Nigga, these niggas is sitting. I tell you, nigga, bacon was good. It was. Alright? All of that shit was good. Until you realize what the fuck it is. You think motherfuckers gonna give niggas nasty shit and then try to make us get us to like it? No, they gonna whip it up the best way possible.
Exactly.
Like what is that? Remember that shit? Remember that shit on Undercover Brother?
Oh yeah.
What was it? The muscle ups? It was the pickles. They had pickled human shit.
Yeah.
That motherfucker ate that shit like it was nothing. Like, this is muscle ups.
Now that was that ladies man.
Ladies,
Yeah, Leo Coke, yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
He was eating all kind. He said, I done ate more exotic food than
You
that.
see what I'm saying? I done ate more exotic food. He said, nigga, you know you just ate human shit. You know what I mean? And that's how it go. Then they gonna serve it up tasting or smelling like human shit? No. They gonna saute that shit up. They gonna bread it.
Wrap it.
They gonna bread it. They gonna deep fry that motherfucker.
You got it. Look up spoils in the gospel. All kind of shit going on, man. The bank start seeing stuff. All kind of shit started jumping.
Them bros get up in their system.
Yeah, man, that shit done rejuvenated the gas lamp and shit.
But that's the thing though, man. Like, motherfucker gonna say some shit like that, like that's supposed to validate it now. I bet you should like that shit. Yes, I did until I found out that it was the sanitation of the
I used
earth.
to like doing all kind of
That's
wickedness.
what I'm saying.
So I figured out what I was doing was the wrong goddamn
Exactly.
thing. The fuck? Right?
Cause like, hey, this is what all goes back to. It puts a demon out. It's all through the spirit, man. All right. You got brothers out here that they used to really
Look it up.
like and enjoy. You said
In the gospel. What'd you put in? You put in? Yeah, 11 and 20. That's what I need. Luke 11 and 20.
You got brothers out here, man, that used to like going around here, fucking on another man's woman, going and taking another man's woman from her,
Okay,
or going to deal with another man's woman. Why? Because he said, "Hey, I don't never have to have a girlfriend. I can just go and fuck on everybody else's girlfriend. Therefore, there's no commitment here." You see what I'm saying? They used to like that shit. But guess what? You realize and say, "Look, it's a real demon that I'm putting out. All right." Putting it off on that woman, taking it back to her man. Demon hop on her man, it could cause him to do it. You see what I'm saying?
Like Azazel, man. And
Right.
you know, what? The Fallen?
The fall.
Azazel. The demon will hop on you.
Yeah.
He calls you to touch him, another demon on that motherfucker.
Yeah.
The demon just hopping around.
The demon is just hopping around. So when you realize that shit is, you know, you doing that to your people, you know, you take a Jake woman on a date. The bitch ain't never had, what is it, oysters.
Yeah, oh, it's an aphrodisiac.
It's an aphrodisiac, bitch. You ain't never had oysters.
It's an aphrodisiac.
Come on, bitch. We finna go get some oysters right now. You see what I'm saying?
So I get some pussy.
It's a demon on it. You know what I mean? Hey, like that aphrodisiac, man. That's that demon. See what
That
I'm saying?
aphrodisiac dude trying to stimulate. Why can't you just get the bitch to have sex? Why can't you just do it on your own?
Exactly.
Because there's listening to Rick Ross on his raw shit, putting Molly in her
You
water.
didn't even know it because you fat, ugly nigga. You can't get that pussy. Read that in Micah. Read that in Micah 4 first, though, where we just had left off.
Micah chapter 4, verse 12. But they know not the thoughts of the Lord, neither understand they his counsel.
So these heathens have no idea what the Most High God got planned. Read.
It says, neither understand his counsel, for he shall gather them as the sheaves into the floor.
That's right.
Arise and thresh, O daughter of Zion.
So we're going to thresh their ass. We're going to beat their ass into the ground. All them heathens. Read.
For I will make thine horn iron, and I'll make thy hooves brass.
Okay, go ahead.
And thou shalt beat in pieces many people.
We're going to beat in pieces many people. What are these many people? These people who beat us to pieces.
That's right.
Did the black, Hispanic, and Native American man not get beaten in pieces by the cracker among other people? So we're going to beat their ass back, man. All right, read.
And I will consecrate their gain unto the Lord, and their substance unto the Lord of the whole earth.
So the Lord said that He gonna consecrate everything that they have unto Himself, unto us, really. Now get that in Luke 11 and 22.
This is
Let's see
Luke,
what Yahweh Shai said. Read.
chapter 11, verse 22. But when a stranger,
Stronger.
when a stronger than he shall come upon him,
Who is the stronger than He? Yahweh Shai is that stronger than He. Read.
and overcome him,
And overcome this devil. Read.
he taketh from him all his armory wherein he trusted,
Read.
and divided his spoils.
And divided his spoil. So that's what Yahweh Shai gonna do. That's what it's talking about in Micah. When Yahweh Shai come back, He gonna take this devil down. He gonna divide this devil's spoils. Because that's what they did to us. They raided our temple. Then when we were ruling over there in Europe, they raided the gold and the riches that we had in Europe. Right? So we're going to do it right back to this devil. Right back to the so-called white man.
Hey, and what does Jake do today, man? You go hit a lick, you go back to the spot, hey man, you divide the spoils.
That's
Hey,
right.
meet the flockers.
Meet the flockers, man. Hey, I told you, didn't I?
That's what Jake do, though. We're going to go boom, we're going to hit this lick, we're going to get so much, we're going to split it up. That's Jake's thing. Especially Benjamin, that's what it's saying in Genesis 49. He shall divide the spoils, right? What's going on, King?
And I know in my worldly matters, I used to fucking love to steal. Steal everything.
I bet.
I bet.
Man, just walk out of places with shit. Just
Bet.
Go to Micah 4.
That was it on that, bro.
That was it? Okay, go to Luke 17. Let's go to the gospel. Let's hear some good news. See, and I used to hate it when mother used to tell me, see, the New Testament, yeah, the Old Testament was really bloody and stuff, and a lot of judgment, but the New Testament, that's the good news. But wait, I'm reading the same type of shit in the New Testament. You know what good news is? Good news. I'm gonna tell you, hold that. We're gonna tell you some good news. Before we go to Luke, go to 2 Thessalonians 1 and 6.
You gotta understand this, man. You said 2 Thessalonians?
Yeah.
1 and 3?
6.
You gotta, oh yeah, that's right. Hey, I like that scripture. But the thing about it is, man, you gotta understand this, man. In the Old Testament, it's speaking of things that is gonna happen. Right? Destruction here, destruction there. Fuck them.
separation here, separation there.
Then in the New Testament, when a lot of this stuff is, coming to pass or about to happen, it's more like, guys, this is gonna happen to them.
Yeah, get it fucked together.
Come on,
the
guys,
New Testament is
let's get
about
together.
getting it together.
That's right.
Waking your ass up.
See what I'm saying?
Come on, you're Israelite, come on. And we're going to deal with the rest later, but you're an Israelite for right now.
Right.
And that's why they sit here and tell you like the law is done away with, because they said, okay, look, just don't eat, stuff sacrificed to idols. We're going to deal with the rest of that shit later. Look, I'm just telling you what you need to know for right now. You coming into the truth. You just waking up. Here's what you need to do right now, and we'll work on the rest as we go.
Listen, that's right, huh? Let's get the ball rolling here, okay? That's all.
That's why when guys come into the truth, they might still smoke weed. They might still do certain things that they're not supposed to do, but they're coming into it.
Hey, but like you said, it's all through the spirit, man. All of that stuff is just gonna start to wither away.
Yeah, dudes might still be shaving, might not be keeping the dietary law all the way. I remember
Not to the best of their ability.
I remember I was in the truth. I was in the truth like 3 weeks, man, and fucking. I looked in the mirror. I was finna shave. Well, I'm just not doing it.
Hey, I'm not gonna do it.
I heard it so hard in them. Man, you can't be shaving, man. Okay, so you a fucking only faggot shave, right? Shit like that. Like, you know what? I'm just not doing it. You see what I'm saying? But some dudes, you know, they might still shave for a little bit. I mean, you know, let everybody fully persuade in their own mind. As long as they fully come into it, and then once you fully come into it, now here's where the real commitment comes in. Where you got to be on the highways every week. Where you got to be keeping the laws to the best of your ability. All of that. But at first, it's just a few things you stop doing. You see what I'm saying? And that's what we see with Paul's dealings with certain of the so-called Gentiles, which are just Israelite foreigners. You know? But go ahead, bro.
That's like, well, they consider it that Easter Sunday bullshit, or was that be like next week?
I think it's next week. It's coming up. It's not yet.
Okay. I don't know what day it is.
In the May or the beginning? I thought it was the beginning. Like the beginning.
I thought it was April.
The end of April. You gotta understand. You gotta understand something. That Easter is 40 days after Mardi Gras. Okay, so that's what you got to. So whenever they had Mardi Gras a couple weeks ago, we got a little while.
Yeah, Mardi Gras on what, the 18th?
Mardi Gras, I think like the 15th.
16th.
Yeah, Mardi Gras. It's that Tuesday, but it's that whole week leading into Ash Wednesday, because it starts on Ash Wednesday.
That is awesome bullshit. You got Mardi Gras Tuesday, Ash Wednesday, Easter Sunday.
It's Lent. It's the Lent season. It's Centenalia. It's pagan religion. It's Babylonian religion.
Okay.
40 days where you eat fish on Friday and all that little bullshit. Eating fish on Friday. Yeah. Well, it's not meatless because it's still fish.
Right.
But because they really is paying homage to Dagon when they do shit like that. But it's all just different idol worship. That's all it is. Mardi Gras is the Feast of Bacchus that leads into the Easter or the Ishtar feast. You see what I'm saying? So
right.
The Bacchus, and then you going into a higher god, which is Ishtar or Asarte or Semiramis. That's all it is. It's celebrations that culminates several different gods.
Right. It's a conjuring.
It's just
The Lenten season. It has to do with the Ishtar worship.
You know what I'm saying? Is that any type of representation that it's 40 days after the Mardi Gras celebration?
Yeah. It's designed like that. The Bacchus is a feast, and then you go into a solemn. It's supposed to be like a Passover. It's solemn. You have feast days and you have a solemn day.
Done.
You deal with Easter. It's leading up to the actual day. It's supposed to be solemn. But the time before that, the Feast of Bacchus, the feast that leads into a solemn 40 days, and the Easter is celebratory day being the final day. I saw it.
Okay.
Go ahead. It'll come back.
I was hella wondering what Lent and all that shit was too, because that shit didn't make no sense. Like I remember, like school niggas be like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna get on MySpace for Lent. I'm gonna give up MySpace for like however many fucking days."
It's so stupid.
You gonna give up MySpace for some days?
I have no idea.
Don't pay your internet bill.
Only Catholics. They keep them in tune with Babylon.
This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 1 verse 6. Seeing it is a righteous thing with the Most High
It's a righteous thing, right, Reed?
to recompense tribulation to them that trouble
So
you.
that's the good news. Getting recompense on the motherfuckers that been giving you hell for 400, 500 years. That's the good news. So you're right. The New Testament is good news. All right, that's great news amongst Revelation 13. We ain't got to get that. Go to Luke 17.
That's what I was gonna say about brothers when they first go into this truth, man. Like I remember my first week, I'm learning no pork, trying to get into the diet thing, and then I'm sitting down there smacking down these little packs of fucking pepperonis.
I remember that.
Hey, look, watching the video, but I had no idea. So I go back in the living, I go back in the kitchen, and probably get something to drink or something. My dad was like, so you done now? You know what I mean? Like, what was that? A couple days? Yeah. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's like, nigga, you sitting there eating pepperoni. It's like,
Look, I did the same thing.
Pepperonis is fucking poor.
I did the same thing with a BLT, man.
Yeah, you feel me?
I ordered a BLT. My father was I ordered a BLT. Then he gave it to me. Then he said, I thought you wouldn't eat pork no more.
He gonna let you eat it.
I gave it away. I said, here, y'all can have it.
You see that though? They gonna sit there and let you eat it.
Set you up for pay, but then, hey, what you doing?
Soupsy was doing shit like that to me at first. You know, hey, you know, mommy put ham in his salad, right? Are you weird? I don't even want to. Nah, I'm playing with you. It's turkey.
Nah, you know what I'm saying?
Right?
Like,
This is real though.
and that's why the scriptures say, you know what I mean? When you don't warn a wicked man from his wicked way, you know, or you causing the righteous to go astray.
Like everybody found me crazy yesterday. I'm looking at the TGI Friday menu. And it just said,
It's pork on everything.
look,
Pork or shrimp?
it says shrimp fried cheeseburger. But I'm not realizing that it's shrimp fried, like shrimp fried Friday, and then a cheeseburger under that. I'm in here hot. The fuck y'all putting shrimp on cheeseburger for? Like, I'm in here talking shit hella loud. They're like, calm down, calm down. They're two different items. Like, okay, that makes sense. But y'all would do some dirty shit like that. I wouldn't put it past you.
That's what it is.
That's served and served.
American's famous bacon cheeseburger.
Fucking hate bacon.
Famous bacon chicken sandwich. American bacon. Look, they put bacon and chicken, bacon and turkey, bacon and beef.
Bacon shake, man.
Bacon shakes.
Bacon shakes.
Shrimp shakes. I don't know.
They got bacon.
Nah, bro, they got grounded shrimp.
This girl, ham. South of ham. I don't know what that is. Ham, right?
Yeah.
Said she had a drink, bro. It was Jameson, bacon, and something else in it. I'm like, they're putting bacon in shots now, or mixed drinks.
They mix in ice cream, bro.
You know that what is it called? That little barbecue place that's right there on Post Highway, right across from the library.
That boy
we went,
good.
we went, right? Yeah. They got pork. They got pork chop. Not even. It's not a pork chop. It's a pork rib. It's a margarita, or not a margarita. It's a Bloody Mary.
It's a Bloody Mary.
But they got a goddamn
bacon straw.
Bacon straw. But they got a damn a pork rib in it, man.
Oh yeah, they do. That's right.
Rib just hanging out of the
Like it's in there, they got to put in there like a damn cucumber water or some shit, man.
like a celery, huh?
yeah.
Celery.
Like a stick of celery, some glacier water, but it's just damn a pork rib, man.
That's sick.
Yeah, man. Dude. It's the type of world that we living in, though, man.
I get angry when I hear about shit like that now.
Go to Luke 17, though. You gotta get possible.
They're just trying to corrupt as many rulers as they can.
Hold up. It's all good. You just trying to read it while he's gonna take care of that spot. Luke 17. New Testament, real strong.
Okay, this is Luke 17. Then he said unto the disciples, it is impossible, but that offenses will come.
That's right. So offenses are going to come. There's no way to stop offenses. People are going to be doing wrong in this world. Right, Rick?
But woe unto him through whom they come.
Exactly. So woe unto him that committed these offenses. So all these people that's offended our nation, and namely the prophets of our nation, the elect of our nation, the men that's doing the work of our nation, right? Woe to them. Destruction in it. Rick.
It were better for him that a millstone were hanged about his neck.
It is better for a millstone to be hanging around the neck of the man that offends the elect. Read.
And he cast into the sea, than that he should have been one of these little ones.
Exactly. Who are the little ones? The elect. That's the little ones. So it is better for a millstone to be hung around your neck just for you to offend the little ones. But are the little ones not being offended day in and day out, multiple times a day? Hell yeah. Like we were just talking about, the little ones is offended by the fucking menu we gotta look at when we go to the damn restaurant and eat. We offended at the sight of these goddamn people. I remember one time when I was in Seattle, before we was going to camp, we was doing recording, just walking up on random people, right? And we were prophesying to this damn devil about how they was getting ready to go down. She was like, I'm offended. I said, I'm offended that you were walking around the face of the earth. So we're offended. We're offended at you people. So woe to you damn people.
Yeah, well, the crackers they came up way last year.
Oh yeah.
They came up to us.
Offended.
She was offended.
But guess what? We're offended at y'all. Y'all offended us. So, whether, Lord willing, we be the men, but y'all people are offended the Lord's men regardless of who it is, man. Okay? offense.
Who made the real offense?
Just think about it. When we was going through the wilderness, we had to go and to the elites of that town and like request permission, man.
Yeah,
to walk through.
to walk through.
You
Like
know what I
happened
mean?
with Edom.
That's what I'm saying.